Hello everybody, this is DeGarmo Tech coming at you for my second video of the DeGarmo Tech Explains All. If you're new to the channel or you haven't seen any of my videos in the past, look at the video that I posted last week. It goes into a little bit about me and what you can expect out of me on a weekly basis, what I'm going to be posting on this channel and some of my social media accounts. So this week we're going to focus on GitHub. So I just recently have started getting a lot more familiar with GitHub, and to my understanding, what it essentially is a site that allows you to easily share primarily open source code. I have seen some, documents on here that, you can edit and things like that, but to my understanding, it's used primarily to edit code and be able to share it in a faster and more time friendly manner, as opposed to an example that I heard last week was somebody was working on a piece of code and they would send it to one of their coworkers or whoever they were working on the project with, and then he would answer and say, oh, no, change this, and then send him an email back. And this is very it's not very um, smart when it comes to on a time perspective and how fast you could technically do this. So with this new option, basically what you can do is um, upload to GitHub, and you can view this code whenever you want, and it's completely open source, so anybody can um, look at it. And what I want to focus on in particular are pull requests. So basically, a pull request is created after somebody provides a potential change to a branch in a repository. So basically, say that there's a section of code that somebody thinks isn't like the most optimal way, or somebody thinks it needs to be changed, or there's an error in it that's clearly highlighted. Somebody can go in, and this goes back to the open source aspect of things. They can go in and they can make that change, and then that proposed change gets sent to the creator or the poster of the open source code in the first place. Now, where pull requests come into play is after the fact. When that proposed change gets sent, it is basically you send an initial message to the original person. And here we go. This right here, as you can see, is what I did as my pull request. I said, I just listed the top 3 reasons why to use GitHub and GitLab. I described what a pull request is and listed 2 additional resources to get started with GitHub. And I changed one of the images down at the bottom. This was my basic pull request. And at this point, at this moment, my professor, he could have, said, he could have replied and said, oh, no, I don't agree with this. I think that part of it was right, but I think that you needed to change this part. And it essentially lets you go back and forth and discuss these changes. And then once a final agreement can be met, or if the original poster agrees off the rip that, yeah, this is right, then they can push that pull request through, and it will actually merge with the original post, and then that code will be updated and it can be viewed with that update. So yeah, I think that this is honestly so amazing. I'm really glad that I've learned about this, and I really hope that this video can be very informative and that you can use it too. um, Stay tuned for upcoming videos. Should be on a weekly basis. Stay tuned on all my social media accounts at DeGarmo Tech on Twitter, YouTube, GitHub, as we just talked about, um, and as well as LinkedIn. So just keep an eye out for that. And I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week.